cast your mind back to 1981, and there was an arcade game made by Konami called Scramble. It was a horizontally scrolling shooter, and it was one of the first to have enforced scrolling across the screen, as well as sort of different levels. And for 1981, it was incredibly impressive. You play as a little jet fighter, and you have to destroy sort of ground and air targets, which is quite a nice dynamic. So there was a lot of clones for Scramble, things like Scramble on the Commodore 64, except it had a K instead of a C. There was also Airstrike for the Atari 800, but the only proper port was for the Vectrex, which unfortunately I don't have one to show you. What I do have is this. So, made by Grandstand, who were a UK brand. This was made in 1982, and it's sort of a tabletop version of Scramble. Now, it's got a VFD, which is a vacuum fluorescent display, like you get in old calculators and banking machines. There's very, very few handheld games that use it, but the ones that do are all really, really interesting. And I absolutely love this thing. I'll splice in some footage of the arcade Scramble here. And then show you what this guy's all about. So, I absolutely love this thing. It's not in the best condition at all. The joystick's a bit banged up. It's got some of the shiny stuff missing on the front. Controller mode, fire, select button, start button, missiles, bombs. That will become fairly obvious. Bombs for hitting ground targets, missiles for hitting air targets. Takes a big old load of D-cell batteries, and the battery cover probably isn't for this. It doesn't fit very well. I can't even get it off now. Yeah, and it's huge. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Of the things that could have gone better, that is definitely one. Alright lads, you get back in there. Well, at least now I can show you putting the batteries in. Are these the right way? Yeah, so the battery cover is essential for keeping the batteries in. And this is much more of a sort of tabletop version than anything else. It's not exactly portable, it's extremely heavy, and my goodness, it's nice. So, the main difference between this and the arcade game then, there's no fuel to collect in this one, and it doesn't have different levels. Instead, it's got this sort of environment printed on the front here. Now, I'm not sure how well the screen's going to show up on this, and it is incredibly loud in person, and there's no volume controls because of 1982. So, we'll see how this goes. I'll put it on, and you may all be deafened. Right. So, can we see the screen at all on the camera? Not really. Right, one moment. I have come prepared. I've got some Saturn games here, and we're going to prop it up on those. In theory, you might be able to see this screen then. Right, start game. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think we can see that at all, can we? Okay, right. One moment, please. Okay, I've positioned the camera in a way that we can see the screen, so let's have a game. Oh, we've got something coming from the bottom. Let's blow it up. And we've got some ships coming in. Playing this through the viewfinder on the camera is extremely difficult. And you'll notice it's extremely sort of reflecty due to the screen. There's absolutely nothing I can do about this, unfortunately. But at least it does mean you can see the nice graphics. Yeah, the joystick on this is absolutely lovely. Oh, camera's gone out of focus. Yeah, it's really not sure what to make of this VFD. It's almost like modern cameras weren't really designed to film this. Yeah, sadly, I'm not very good at this. So we drop bombs on stuff on the ground, dodge bullets, and shoot the dudes incoming. And somehow we died. Yeah, so you get 3 lives, I believe, on this. So we can have one more death, and then that is us done. Oh, green bullet incoming. Yeah, for 1982 though, this is a really, really nice thing. Oh no, apparently we've got one more life. Maybe we get 5 lives. Let's drop a little bomb. No, missed him. Hooray, 100 points. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, so this is a really, really nice unit. In person the screen looks a million times better than it does, but it's got this like protective plastic layer on it, so unfortunately it's the most reflective thing in the world. Now, Grandstand made quite a few of these little tabletop games. They did Crazy Kong, they did Astro Wars, possibly, which was sort of a Space Invaders Galaga kind of thing. And yeah, they were pretty well popular in the 80s, but not that many of them seem to have survived. Well, this thing's lovely, and I'm going to keep it forever and love it, and it's mine. Right, thanks guys, bye bye.
Subscribe for more.